everybody, welcome to Simple Hobby Homesteading. I am Jenna and today we are in our extra room, which will someday be my recording studio. In the past, when we first moved in, it was a hot tub room. It's a really nice room. It's got these big beautiful windows that look out to the forest and over the creek, and it's got a bathroom here. And right now it is housing this mommy cat and her 3 kittens. So I bet the kittens will come over here in a second. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory with these guys here in just a minute. But first, here's how I lure them to me. I offer the cats a box. I'm telling you, any kind of cat trap, a live trap, you don't need that. You just need a box and the kittens will come. You give them a box and the kittens will come. I'm gonna put it here so you can see. Here, I'm gonna scoot over just a little bit so you can see when the kittens, here, I'm gonna move this. We have several toys. Here, I'll put all the toys around me and you will see when the kittens come and get in the box. In the back here, we have a twin size mattress. And this room's just kind of discombobulated right now because it's during renovation to have it be my studio, and so it's a good time just to have the cats in here. But that twin size mattress is usually a dog bed. When you have huge dogs, you don't get the regular little dog beds, you get mattresses. And so I put it up there because the cats like to lay up there and look out the window right there. These bins are dog food bins. So you're gonna see the kittens come over here in just a moment. This mommy cat is loving life. So the backstory with the cats, we're gonna introduce critters each week, and I'm gonna try to introduce a new cat each week and maybe a new dog. I don't know. We have a lot of critters, so we can get through the 52 weeks in a year, no problem. But this cat, this very friendly cat, is a stray that came to us a couple months ago, and she was very pregnant when she came to us. And so we kept her up in the barn in a beautiful cat enclosure, in a safe cat enclosure where she felt safe, and she's super friendly and has been from the start. But we kept her up there with food and water and a litter box and everything so that we could keep track of her and her kittens. There's one of the kittens. So we could keep track of her and her kittens. And if you hear that noise, we have a toy in here that's a mouse that makes crazy noises. But yeah, so we wanted to keep track of her and her kittens, and she had 4 wonderful kittens about 10 weeks ago now. 10 weeks ago, so her kittens are 10 weeks old. She had 3 boys and a girl. This right here is the little girl, and she's the black and white one. And all the boys, come here, babbers. Oh yeah, all the boys are these gray striped cats. This is the only fluffy one. The other 2 were short-haired, domestic short-haired. And this is a long-haired little boy. Say hello for the camera. He's like, hello, stop holding me like that. I don't like it. He is super, super fast and super adventurous. And this is the only one we've named. His name is Dash because he dashes around everywhere. And so let me see if he likes the box. Do you like the box, Dash? He's like, no, I'm gonna dash out of it. And so we had 4 kittens, and they were all super healthy right from the start. And come here, little girl. And one of the kittens, when it was 8 weeks old, went to Jesse, and it joined another cat household. He had a cat already named Apollo. So the little boy that he got, he named Rocky. And Rocky is doing great over there with Jesse. And hello, little one. Oh, you got an eye boogie. There we go. And this is the little girl. She is not as lovey. She's sometimes lovey. That's what's interesting with her. Sometimes she's lovey, and then sometimes she just wants to run around and do her own thing. But say hello. She's so cute. But she's kind of a thug. Like, she beats up on the other kittens, and she beats up on her mom. Like, she will just always beat up on her mom. Her mom will be sleeping, and that was the gray cat hair. Her mom will be sleeping, and she'll come over and just attack her head. And it's just, the mom will hiss at her and be like, quit it or whatever, and she does not get a hint. She does not take a hint, and she just keeps attacking. And she attacks the boys too. She's just a crazy cat. So we probably will keep her here at the farm for sure and make her an outdoor mouser, because she just has that tenacity and has that in her. So I have a feeling she's gonna stay here on the farm because she's just a lovey-dovey cat. And I just don't feel having her in a home with kids where they like to carry around kittens and carry around cats and snuggle and stuff. I just worry that they get scratched by her because she just doesn't love it. She likes to snuggle on her terms, but not on anybody else's terms. So it's just, I don't know. So I think we're gonna keep her on the farm for sure. But mommy, I'm making the call tomorrow to get her scheduled for her spay. I just want to make sure until I wanted to wait until her milk supply was completely dried up before we had her spayed. And so her milk supply is dried up, and so she's getting an appointment to be spayed. And so I think it's hard to place a full-grown cat. If anybody wants this mommy, super, super lovey, and she'd make an outstanding indoor cat. No messes in here. She uses the litter box beautifully. I don't know if she claws things. I haven't seen her use, we have in here as a scratching post, we have a hickory log. And so we just put a whole log in here and I can tell they're scratching on it because I've got little shavings all over. But I haven't seen her actually scratch on it. So I'm not sure. Do you want to scratch? No, she just wants to roll over and get pet. So I'm not sure how into that she is. The kittens are big into it. And when I let the kittens out to run around the house, she doesn't like dogs. That's one thing. She hates dogs. And so we don't let her run around the house much. Or actually, I haven't at all yet. But when I let the kittens run around the house, they scratch on the carpet. And so I know that they're wanting to use those claws. And they're used to using those claws from birth and stuff. And so I don't think these kittens, unless they had a log like this in their home, really great scratching posts, I don't think they make great indoor kittens, just because they really want to use those claws. And so we probably, if they all stay here, they're going to be outdoor mousers. We've tried to have indoor cats. Pretty much every cat that has come to the farm, we've tried to make an indoor cat, and it just doesn't work. They scratch, scratch, scratch. We had one that would pee at the top of our stairs, and we tried everything. I mean, we ripped up all the carpet and we painted the special paint that gets all the smell out. We washed it and then painted it. And still this cat would pee like it was marking the top of the stairs right outside our bedroom door is like its space. And when you walk out your bedroom door one too many times and step in a puddle of cat pee, yeah, you decide that that cat is going to be an outdoor cat. And our homestead is set up perfectly for outdoor cats because we're way far away from the road. We have plenty of vermin that the cats can hunt here. Snakes, mice, rats, frogs, lizards, tons of stuff that they can hunt here. And we have the Great Pyrenees dogs that keep away all the coyotes, keep away all the fox, and keep away all the critters that go after cats. The hawks and stuff that would come down and get cats. We live in the woods, and so there's a lot of protection from hawks. And so it is just absolutely the most perfect environment for outdoor cats. We have a big barn, we have a garage, and we have heated areas, like heating pads in the winter for the cats. And so they always have a nice warm place to go. Always have fresh water even in the winter because we use heated water bowls. And so it's just perfect. We do supplemental feeding just to make sure that they stay super friendly, and also to make sure, in supplemental feeding I mean like with kitten or cat food. And also because each night when we do a little bit of supplemental feeding, and they only get about maybe 1/8 of a cup each supplemental cat food, and they're all a great weight, so they're catching stuff on their own and eating mice and rats and stuff like that. And so the supplemental feeding is so we can get hands on them each night and make sure that there's no injuries, make sure that they're all healthy, make sure they don't have any kind of high temperatures or anything. And so we just get like kind of a vet check on them each night, and that's really important for us to do because with this many cats, sometimes they do get into little squabbles. We do have possums and raccoons that will come around the chickens and stuff like that, and if they get a hold of a cat, they will rip up a cat pretty good. We've got one cat dump truck that is recovering from an attack either by a coon or a possum on his back end, and so he's been on antibiotics for quite a while now, and we're working on getting that infection knocked out on his back end. He lost all the hair on his back end and had a bunch of wounds that we had to clean out all the time. We had to flush out antibiotics. It was just a lot of work for several months, but so well worth it because he's such a sweet boy. And so Dumpy's doing better. All the hair has grown back now on his back end, and he just has 1 or 2 little wounds that we're still having to flush and put antibiotic on. And he's just finished his last round of antibiotics, a stronger one. The kitten is climbing the tripod. Dashes. We haven't named the little black and white girl yet. So, and then we have one more boy. Let me see if I can grab him here. Oh, hello, come here. He's scared. Oh, and I scared him. Hello, he was playing with something. Come here, little one. Sorry if you got just my total rear end as I was leaning over to get him. Okay, so this is the other little boy, and he looks a lot like Rocky, the one that went to Jessie. Hello, little one. And he is, once again, like his sister, I'm just ready for her to pounce on my head. Not a huge love bug, And so he's okay of a love bug, but he's a sweetheart. Look at him. Ooh. And any of these kittens, the other two, Dash and this one, would make good indoor kittens as long as they didn't scratch on things. If you're interested in adopting one of these kittens or this cat, please let us know and talk to us either in the comments down below or email me, Jenna at Jenna at simplehobbyhomesteading.com, and that'll be down in the description down below as well. You can leave us a Facebook message or whatever. And if it doesn't work out for you, then you can just bring them back. That is no problem. So that's the nice thing about here. If you adopt a critter from here and either it doesn't work or it, whatever, for whatever reason, your circumstances change, you can always bring it back here. It's always got a forever home here. So these are the kittens that we're introducing today, the kittens and the cat that we're introducing today. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Hello. Hello, yes. I could train cats. Hello. Look at you. Come on, down a step. Down a step. Good girl. She's a circus cat. She's a circus cat. Oh, hello, kitten mittens. They're all like right in front of me, just off camera. I hear the dogs out there too. Sometimes the cats will put like their little paws under the door and the dogs will sniff them in and the cats get all bristly and get all mad. And it's just like, you're the one that put your little hand under the door. But oh, they're so cute. This one is my favorite by far, this fluffy one. Oh, because he's such a cuddle bug too. He's a cuddler, look at you. But yeah, all of our cats get flea and tick medicine every single month. You hear her? They go yearly to the vet to get little vet checks by a professional vet. And that's my favorite time of year because we take up an entire waiting room. We have 20 cats right now in the homestead and they're all spayed and neutered except for the ones in this room. They all need to get their appointments to get spayed and neutered. They won't be released out on the farm until they are spayed and neutered. And so to introduce them to the rest of the cats so the cats don't run them off or they don't attack them, we'll take turns bringing the outdoor cats in this room to get them used to these cats. We have this window open so the cats come by and visit them through the screen there. But we will definitely bring all the cats in one by one for visitation in here and make sure everybody gets along before we release any of these cats after they're spayed and neutered out onto the homestead because I want them all to feel secure and safe on the homestead and we don't want them to get chased off or hurt by any of our cats. But yeah, flea and tick medicine for all our cats and like I was saying, the vet appointment each year. We take all of them, fill up a whole vet room. They're wrestling. Look at them. They're so cute. They're like boxing. See, and that is that little girl. She is so tenacious. Look at that. Ooh. There they go. But so as we're in the vet's office and they have to call them all up to get them weighed, our cats all have really goofy names. I'll try to go through all the names real quick, but as the vet staff is calling them up to get them weighed, I love to hear the names. So first we have Mommy Cat, which is not all that original. She's the first one that ever came to the farm. She was a stray that came already pregnant and she had kittens in our garage the weekend we moved in. And so she had Simba, which we still have, Flash, which we still have, Scout, which we still have, BG, which he passed away, and then Muffins was another daughter of hers, and she went to live with my cousin up in Wisconsin. And so then after that, we got Socks, and Socks passed away a couple years ago. Socks was 8 years old, passed away a couple years ago. We don't know what from. We just found him dead one day. And Kitty Softpaws. And then came Fluffy, and then came Lucky Captain Jack Aubrey and Dr. Steve Matron. And then came, who came after that? Patricia. And then came Mountain Man, Dump Truck, and Speckles. And then after that came Uno Dos Tres. And then, I know I'm missing a single somewhere, I think. Patricia is a single, Fluffy's a single. Those might be, I don't know, do the math for me and see how many I've named so far. And then we have this mom cat here that we have not named. We have Dash that we've named. We have the little black and white girl that we have not named, and then we have the little tiger stripe boy that we have not named. So we need help with names for the little girl and the little boy. Short-haired tiger stripe and short-haired black and white girl who is really feisty. So I feel like I'm missing a couple cats in there. I don't know, count them up for me and see how many that is. And I don't know, maybe we don't have 20, maybe we have more than that or less than that. I might be off on my numbers. I don't know, but I just love to hear the vet staff name off all the names. And then people are like, oh, she's a crazy cat woman. And I'm like, yeah, I am. So, okay, so that, as you can see over here, we have a kennel with 2 litter boxes that probably need to be emptied. Actually, I have to empty them twice a day. I don't know. And there we have a little area that they can go in there. Oh my goodness, it's so fun in here. It's turned into a cat room. I can't wait though to get it back into being able to renovate it for my office. I'm excited about that and get the cats out where they need to be because I love the cats, but I hate changing litter boxes. And I change them twice a day because I can't stand any smell of litter box. Like it's a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand it. And so, yeah, it's crazy. And so I change the litter boxes all the time. And that's what I love about outdoor cats. They go out in the middle of the woods. Except my cats lately have been pooping right under where my son parks his car. And it is driving me insane because I can smell the cat poop. And so I've tried sprinkling cinnamon, I've tried sprinkling cayenne powder, and the cayenne pepper powder worked the best, but as soon as it rained, it all went away and then they started pooping there again. And so I don't know if I just need to apply it once a week or after each rain. I don't know. And Southern Indiana, we've had nothing but rain lately. So I need to find, I think I'm just gonna sit out there in a lawn chair and just shoot the cats with a spray gun, like a water pistol, not a mean gun right there, but like a squirt bottle. I'm gonna shoot them with a squirt bottle if they poop under my son's car, just to get them the habit broken. I might need to spend an entire, 20 hours out there of one day. These cats are crazy. Hello, little boy. Hello, little boy. Oh, he's so cute. All right, you guys have a great day. And remember, do what you can with what you have, wherever you are. If rescuing animals is your thing, like us, oh, please do it. Please, please, please. So many of these animals need help. And spay and neuter your animals. Please, please spay and neuter your animals. Locally, the Vandenberg Humane Society does a very low-cost spay and neuter clinic. I always recommend East Pines Animal Clinic for any spay and neutering and any veterinary care at all. They are phenomenal in Boonville, East Pines. Look at that cat. Look at that girl. Look at her. Hello. Hello. Look at, can you see her? There we go. Hello. And then that one. Oh, crazy cats. Crazy cats. Okay, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.